the data in the system, but system customizer has full access to, yeah. Yeah, system customizer is nothing but system customizer also has the full access on the system, but difference is system customizer can view only the records created by himself under the system entities. This is the difference between the system customizer and system administrator. We can see here security roles defines how the data control over the different users. And by using security roles, we can provide and remove the access privilege on the records. By using security roles, we can provide the access permissions like create, update, delete. These are coming in the next slides. And you can see here, user can have one or more security roles. We can give more than one security roles to the users. And which one is the highest privilege under the two security roles? For example, one have user level permission and one have business level permission on the two security roles. You will get the higher privilege, like business level privilege you will get on the that role by the user. And you can see this is the access levels under these business security roles. You can see it have organization, parent child BU, business unit, user, and none. None means user does not have any role. Means it does not have any privilege to work on the records. User means user level access means when user create any record, he can see only his records only. That is the user level. Business unit level means any user comes under the same business unit. For example, user A under the business unit business unit some A, and user B also coming on the user business unit A. Then A and B under the same business unit. Then the user who create the records can be able to see by other user also under the same business unit. Coming to parent child BU means if the user under the parent child BU, he can able to access all the records under the child BU also. You can see here, for example, any user under the business unit D, he also able to access the his subordinate BU records also. Means who is having business unit D level access, he can able to access the business unit level E access, user level access, all the things. Same like the higher level in the security role is organization level. You can see this is the root business unit. It will start with here. Who is having the organization level access? He will able to access all the records in the system. Any doubts? Hello, able to hear me? Hello.
Yeah, Naresh, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Have
Any
no
doubts?
doubts. No.
Okay. Thank you. And you can see here the description about those things. You can see we're also calling organization level access as global level access, and the parent child business units you can also call as deep, and the business unit level access you can call as local also. You can see here the circle filled with the green color. This is the organization level access. We can indicate under the security role like this by using the circle. If any circle filled with full green color means it have organization level access. The user can access all the records in the organization. You can see like this. We can indicate this access levels by using the circle like this. Parent child business unit will be like this, and business unit level will be off circle, and user level will be like one dot, and user does not have any access. That will be none. And you can see every security role have some privileges. We have eight type of privileges like a create, read, write, delete, append to, assign, and share. The user who are having the create privilege, they are able to create the record. Same like read. Who have read privileges, they can read the record. We have read privileges, they can update the record. Like delete means he can able to delete the record. Append to means whenever we want to append one record with the another record, means some record with the contact like that, then the two records will have the append to. These two will be work together. And assign means whenever you want to change ownership from one user to another, another user, we can we need to provide the assign privilege for that user. Like share means we can share our record with some other users. In the CRM, you can see this is the account manager security role. We can see, for example, this is the account. We can see here we have some privileges: create, read, write, delete, and append. We can see here the circles, and you can see read privileges fully means organization. You can see below we are showing the access privileges. Access levels means you can see on account manager as organization level read access means you can see all the accounts in the system. Like this we can give the privileges for the any security role. We can change anytime and you can modify whenever you want. And users and teams, user is nothing but the end user who is like I am the one of the user of the CRM, like that. And teams nothing but the collection of users who belongs to the same or different views. And we have basically we have two types of users. I'm not giving deep introduction. I'm just giving the introduction only. Here we have two different types of users: owner teams and access teams. Owner teams owns the records and have the security roles. We can change the security roles whatever you want. And access team nothing but it does not own the records, but by sharing the records with the access team, they will give some permissions like read, write, append. That type of access will get the records. And when we go for the owner teams and when we go for the access teams, like when you know the number of teams at the design time, we can go for the owner team. And if you want any dynamic teams to form, then you can go for the access teams. And you can see here you cannot convert access team back to the owner team, but we can convert owner team back to the access team. And field level security means whenever you want to apply security on a single field on any entity, then you can go for the field level security. You can see here steps for field level security. Whenever you want to enable field level security for any field, first you need to go to the entity and the field. You need to enable the field level security for that field, and you need to create the field level security under the security, and you need to assign the teams or users whom we need to apply that security, and you need to give the permissions. The basic field level security permissions are create, read, and update. Okay, I'm going to CRM and I will show you. This is our CRM, and here we need to go to the settings, advanced settings. You can see here static security. We can see business units here. This is the root business unit. This will be created whenever our environment is created. This is the name by default, the organization. It will take the organization name. Before yesterday I modified, you seen, right? You can here. Before here, when I opened here, I modified this name to trial. Here some different name, right? That is the same name under the business unit. Whatever organization name is coming with the same business unit, you can open the business unit. You can see some users belong to the business unit, and you can take teams under the same business unit. This is the default team, like this, and we can also see the what are the security roles coming under this business unit. Open the security roles. You can see this. Right now we have only one business unit, and this is the root business unit, and you can see we have totally 117 security roles. For example, if I open the account manager, you can see these are the core records like account, contact, all this, and account manager and what are the privileges. You can see read, write. If you want to modify, you can modify. Just click on the dot, it will modify. Now it is none, user, business unit, parent child business unit, and organization. Like this, if you want to, you can modify and you can save and close. Anytime you want, you can change it. And below you can also see the access privileges organization like this. And if you want to check the custom entities, you can see here we have custom entities. Right now we don't have any custom entities. Yesterday we created student custom entity, but I removed that one. That's why we don't have that one also here. Now I told you, right, whenever we are creating any business unit, it will inherit all the security roles from the parent, right? So we can see now, right now we have only parent business unit. Now I am creating new business unit. Every business unit has some parent business unit. You can see by default it will take the root business unit. Now I am creating here some file 1BU or something. Click on save and close. You can see now we have created one more BU, and you can go back to the security and security roles. You can see what are the security roles under the parent BU will come same to child BU also. You can see child BU also having the same business units. Sorry, same security roles. And you can see now here I am creating one security role under the parent BU. For example, I'm copying, instead of creating the security role, you can copy the any existing role and you can modify as per your requirements. Now I'm creating a one more role under the parent BU. I can a copy of account manager. Now we can see I created one new security role under the parent BU, that is root BU. You can see now I created in parent BU. Is it will inherit to the child BU or not? Now you can see this is the security role we created right now, and I'm going to child BU, and you can see under child BU also it was copied. It means whenever we are creating any security role under the parent BU, it will copy, it will inherit to the child BU. But what will happen when you create on the child BU? Let's see. I am taking some sales person or sales manager, and I'm copying the role. Now I am created new role in the child BU. Let's see it will be needed to the parent or not. Can see it was created under the child BU, and it will not copy it. We don't have under the parent BU. It means from parent BU to child BU, the role will be inherited, but not from child to parent. Like this, you want to create any security roles and whatever you want, you can create it. Before that, I'm creating one custom entities, some custom entities, and we will do something. Go to the customizations. I am creating one solution today. In CRM solution, nothing but the collection of all the components. Means customizable components. We have basically in the CRM, we have three types of solutions: default solution and managed and unmanaged solution. Default solution nothing but the you can see, right, and the customizations, customize the system. This is the default solution with all the customizable components under the CRM. And managed unmanaged means managed nothing but the completed solution. It was ready for the deployment. And unmanaged solution means still under development. And we can import default solution as a managed unmanaged solution only, not managed solution. Okay, now I am creating a solution here. Simply click on new and give any, I'm giving trial LCRM or something, and give publisher. After I told you, right? By default, it will with the new. I am created one default publisher. This is default publisher trial 001 with prefix as tr, and give some version as someone or something and save. Now the solution have all the prefixes coming with tr. Whatever you are creating in this solution, everything will coming with prefix as tr right now. You can see the publisher. What now happened with that this solution trial 0, this one default publisher trial 001. Still solution was creating, the reason showing some delay. Yeah, now the solution was created. You can see this is the default publisher I given. I told you, right? Prefix was tr. You can see this is the tr. If you want, you can modify anytime you want. But once you modify, the existing will not be modified. I have given just tr here. Okay, now I'm going to entities and I'm creating again student entity. Yesterday existing one was I deleted. Whoever missed yesterday how to create custom entity, you can see here. And you can see ownership as for custom entity, user or team or organization. User or team means the entity will have owner lookup, or we can share that records, but organization does not have any owner lookup to share. And you can see here areas that display this entity. You can select any one of these. I am selecting sales, and you can see these are the some of the checkboxes. In this, few of them is once you checked, you cannot able to modify again. Okay, I'm saving it. Any doubts?
No, Naresh, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Up to now, we can create some users in the system. Whenever you want to create any users, you need to go to the here. You can click on these dots and you can go for the admin. When you click on the admin, it will open this Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and you need to go to users here and click on active users. It will open this window, and you want to add any users, click on add user and give any user. I'm giving some test user one, like that. and you can see it will automatically create a password or require this user to change their password when first time. Means if you click if you are not uncheck this one, it will create the default password and it will share with you whenever you log in for the first time. You can change it as per your requirement. I'm not I'm giving the password right now here. And you need to assign some license, and you can, I'm just giving job title as some student, and if you want you can copy the username and password. I'm myself has given, right? So I know it. Finish adding. Like this you can add how many users you want. I'm creating 2 more users. And we will come automatically. And I'm creating here as some parent. And I'm creating 1 more user. Like this you can create the users. I'm giving some here, somebody. Like this you can create the users, but this will not show immediately to our system. Now you can see we have created these 3 users, and go to, yeah, yes, student entity is created, and I'm creating few fields. By default form will coming with the name and owner, so I'm creating some age, and this is the whole number, right? You can see these are the different types of fields. Who don't know can explore. And I'm giving some age to 0 to 100, means it will allow up to only 0 to, in between 0 to 100. And this is save and close, this is save and new. If you want to create 1 more field you can click on this, otherwise you can go for the save and close. And you can give gender. Before creating gender I will show you one thing here. You can, under solution you can see here option sets, right? We are calling these option sets are global option set, means you can create once and you can use in any entities you want. Like for example, if I create the gender, for example, new, like whenever you are creating some country, India, Pakistan, some whatever you want, means creating once and you can use multiple multiple times. Like gender, we are using male, female, some hobbies, like this. Mm, Yeah, you can see I'm giving some gender. You can see whenever you are creating anything under the solution, it will coming with as tr underscore. And this is the option set. We are creating outside the integrate, so we are calling it as global option set. I'm giving some male, how many options you want, you can add, like transgender, all this you want, if you want, you can add. I'm adding only male and female, and save and close. Now I'm going back to again to student entity, the student, and you can see now I am creating gender in the student. No need of creating labels every time. You can just use the existing one. You can give any name. I'm giving gender. If you want, you can give some whatever you want, and you can select the option set here, and you can see here it was showing as existing. Use existing option set, right? So you can select this, and you can select the we have given gender only, right, here also. So you can select the gender. You can see if you click on the edit, it will show the options under the global option set, male, female. Like this, you can create the global option set, and you can use anytime you want. And I'm creating one more field, date of birth. DOB, and we can give as date and time. I'm not creating more fields. I'm creating just 1 to 2 fields only. And go to forms. Yeah, if you want to see the, only custom fields, you can just select the custom fields also. You are also able to create custom fields from here also, but it will not show immediately. You need to refresh the form, then only it will show. You can just drag and drop here, and you want to adjust the field, just drag to up and down, or you can press the arrows, up arrow, down arrow, like that it will move. And save and publish. Whenever you want to apply any changes on the form, you need must and should, you need to save and publish it, otherwise it will not show effect on the front end. And if people want to add a few more, we call it, these are sessions and tabs. If you want to add few more sessions, and you like for example, you can see, for example, I'm opening the account here. Back, and this was going right, so it was taking some time. Yeah, it was published. You can see, for example, if you open the account record, you can see you have different sessions and different tabs like address. Like this, if you want also, you can modify it. For that, we need to just go to insert, and you can see here I have 2 column sessions, 3 column sessions. And if you want to insert subgrids also, means if you want to place another whenever some teacher having different types of handling different type of students, so you can add the subgrid, all these things, and you can add the web resource for the JavaScript. I will show you that in the next class. Like this, you can modify our the form as you require. And I added the student under the sales, right? I already shown in the yesterday class, so I will can see here. If you select the sales here, it will not showing whenever you are adding any custom entity under the any area, below it will show as the extents and that name. For that, I'm just refreshing the form. I think my network is slow. It was taking more time. Okay, up to now, we'll create some business units under the child BU. I am selecting the child BU, and I want to create some new security role. So I'm copying the existing account manager. I'm giving this one as some readers or something. Reader. Otherwise, you can give as read all. Now the read all security role was created. If you want to modify any privileges under this security role, you can modify. I want to change for the custom student entity. You can see for read all, student does not have any role. So I'm giving just read permission for the up to business unit role. You can see off circle means business unit level. I'm giving business unit level read permission means the user who is having read all security role will able to see all the records under the this BU means child BU. And I'm creating 2 more roles. Okay, I'm copying the read all. I am creating some parent role. For parent, I'm giving a read permission and update permission. For student, I'm giving just read all permission. And for teacher, I'm giving all the permissions to create the student record, update everything. The parent role secret role was created. I am here per parent. I'm giving both read and update permissions. We already given read, right? So I'm giving, sorry, write permission I'm giving for the business unit level. And I'm creating one more role. That is some teacher role or something. For teacher, I'm giving all the permissions. She will perform all the operations on the student entity, like create, delete, update, everything. If you want, you can see here, if I click on it, it will apply to all the privileges. If you want to apply for the entire row, you just click on here. If you want to apply for the entire column, you can click on above here. So how now here I'm giving for teacher role, I'm giving business unit level all the permissions. So I'm giving for all the like create, update, delete. Who is having teacher role, he can perform all the operation on the student entity. Now we created 3 security roles and we have created 3 users also. And we need to append those users with our environment. This is our trial environment. Just select it and click on settings. And you can click on users here. You can see it will showing only means this is trial. Yesterday we created it, so the trial user only. If you want to add any user, now we created test unit 1, unit 2, right? I'm just adding those users here to our environment, that is trial 001. Now you can see it was under the parent BU. If you want to give any security role, you can give. Right now I'm giving some ALR as system administrator. System administrator, system customizer I'm giving right now. If you refresh it, the user will be shown here. Like this, you need to add users to our environment. If you want to give security role, you can give here, or you can give later also inside the CRM settings. You can see right now I'm not giving any security role here. I'm just adding that user, and I'm adding test user 2 also. Okay, the spelling is mistake here. You can see TSCT. Like this, you need to add our users to our environment. Then only those will be visible under the CRM. Now you can see all the 3 users under the same BU. and you can go to the security. Okay, this was refreshed, right? So you can see student will be shown here right now under sales. I added to sales, right? So it was showing as a student. I already shown this yesterday. Like this you can add to system. I just added for today's sectoral purpose. Okay, now you can go to settings, security, and users. You need to change the view to some enable users. You can see here our 3 users are coming here. And if you want to check the roles of the users, you just click on this one and you can manage roles. It will show what are the security roles append with this user. We are given just a system administrator and customizer. See, it has only 2, and we are not given any security roles for test user 2 or 3. So you can see there is no role assigned to these users. If you want to give any, I will give same system administrator customizer here also. Otherwise you can ignore giving. And I'm not giving any role for right now for test user 2. And you can log in that one. I'm logging with the test user. Now trial one user having test user one having all the permissions, means system administrator everything. So he can perform all the operation on the student entity. You can see first time login will take more time. Now this test user one have system administrator privilege, so he can have all the permissions on the student entity. So we can create, delete, and update, assign whatever you want. You can do it. Before I log into some other trial instance, that was it was keep on showing. Yeah, we can see now. We can see now new button, delete button, everything on it on the student entity. Now you can give any name. I'm giving some Ritesh or somebody, something. And you can give. We have given from 0 to 100. Right? If you give more than 100, it will give an error. And you can see it will show upset. It will show like this. You can select any option you want, and you can select date of birth, anything you want. And like this, you can save and close. Now this test user having system administrator, right? So he can do all operations. So now I am changing this role. Now I am changing test user one role. And if you want to change the business unit also, you can able to change. Just click on change BU and simply click on it and give the, I'm changing to trial BU, child BU. And I'm assigning the role. Some read, I'm giving to read all. If you give read all permission, security role, the user will just read, he cannot do any operations. Yeah, now test user is under the different some different BU and different having different security like read all only. So just refresh the, I'm reloading the form, the trial user one. Now you can see the record which was created before is under the parent BU. So that is the reason the parent, the record what I created with this, right? That was not showing here. And and test user having only read all permission. That is the reason we cannot able to see the any buttons like new button or delete button, whatever here it is. You can see the same thing. For example, now I am changing role to system administrator under the trial BU. You can see what happened. Now I am changing to system administrator under the trial BU, and I am refreshing the form once again. Now you can see now again we are giving system administrator under the child BU. Now you are creating some other record. Giving some ABC. Yes, give something whatever. Email. Save and close. Now again I'm changing role back to same read all or something. If you want to change read instead of read all, okay, I'm changing same. Sorry. Again, I'm changing to read all. Now test user can able to see all the records which are in the same view. So now she will able to see ABC record once you refresh the form. But he has only read permission, right? So he just able to read it, but he cannot able to create or update whatever he cannot able to see. You can see owner is test user one only. That is the reason it was showing test user one, owner test user one under this. Both are test user one under the same BU, right? That is the reason it was showing the two records. And you can see now we are having only read permission. If you open any record, you just able to, you can see read only. You do not have any plus buttons or anything here. And if you want to change the role to instead of read all, you can change to something like a parent, or if you give parent, it will you have it able to read it and edit it, but you don't have create permission. Now I'm giving parent role and refresh it. You can see now we have read and edit permission. You can see there is no plus new button on the form. You can see now you can able to edit. Now you can edit it if you want. You can change whatever you want. Like this, based on the privileges, you can adjust the role and you can control the access permissions on the entity. Right now we are applying for only student entity, right? That's why it was showing under the student. And we can also create some teams and we can assign all the users instead of assigning. Right now you can see the test user does not have any role, right? Instead of assigning role to the user directly, you can create the team and you can add the users to, for example, I will show you how to create the team. You can click on plus. You can create any student team or a teacher team, whatever you want. Just click on student and give some administrator here, global user, somebody to give something and save it. And SP2. And What happened? Why it was not showing here?
On the bottom, you can see the save
So,
button.
yeah. Like this, you can create the team, and who the user who are having student level access, just click on it and add the users here. For example, now we created test user one as the student, right? Job role student, right? So just like this, you can give all the access, and instead of giving access to every user, you can simply create the team, and you can add the all users here, and you can add the different view also on the same team.